Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I was out doing some grocery shopping today, and I just figured I'd kind of share some of the things I brought for my in-truck prep. My stuff that if I got stranded in my semi that I have in here, that way I'm not without too. So my prepping is a little different than some people's. I have to prep for a vehicle that I'm in more than I'm in my home. But my home's better prepped than my vehicle, but I don't want to be without anything in here. So, like, it's just as important to prep for here. I actually carry 10 gallons of water underneath my sleeper in jugs. I went to the Dollar Tree today. They had these nice little cans of Spam. Well, I call it Spam. It's generic Spam. For $1.25 a can. Flip them all up right. But, and then they had these match packs, and they had these little bitty bottles of honey for $1.25 a bottle. Sorry about that. Wife was out walking the dog. The big guy's back in the truck, and the little guy. So they're both back. But I found these little bottles of honey there, and if anybody's bought honey, it's expensive. Excuse me, I didn't mean to try to belch in the thing. And the other thing I bought while I was out is, I got this at Aldi's. I just got a thing of steak seasoning because you need flavor to food. And then I got me a cheap can opener, which actually, I should have got 2 of them for the price of them, because I'm going to bet this isn't a great can opener, but it's better than the one I have. And then, the other thing I got was, I got 2 packages of chocolate bars, and pretty positive, I have to do some research, but I'm almost positive chocolate does not go bad. I'd have to do some serious research, but I'm almost guaranteeing it doesn't. And then I got some baby wipes. You're probably thinking, why did you get baby wipes? Well, especially in the truck here, I can't carry a bunch of water with me, so having baby wipes, and even having baby wipes at home for SHTF scenario, is a good idea because it reduces your water usage. You can clean yourself up better than you would without it, and helping stay clean is very important. But staying clean in this scenario is important, and I'm sorry it keeps cutting out. The wife keeps coming back and forth for dogs. We should have this one here in a minute start having a freak out because his owner went for a walk, which we're both his owners, but he's a mama's boy. He's going to sit up there and whine and bark during my video. Aren't ya, Teddy? Are you just going to sit up there and make a bunch of noise? No. You're going to help Dad, huh? Okay. No, come on now. Get out. Be good. But, yeah, having these on hand is a good idea. And the other reason I keep stuff like this on hand is I'm in the truck. And I spend probably just as much time in this truck. Actually, I spend more time in this truck than I do at home. So having stuff like this, I mean, probably seems silly, but it's long-term storage. And I have, like I've told you before, I carry 70 pounds of rice. No, I carry 100 pounds of rice with me. And I can cube this up and put in rice if I had to. Like, I have stuff in here to sustain me until my crew can get to me or I can get home. That's the other thing, talking about a crew, is there's a gentleman that posted scenarios up on one of the Facebook groups I'm a part of, and he was talking about, you know, if you've seen this guy or if you met this group of people, or what would you do if you just walked out of the woods and they were here or whatever. Here's the thing. Like, and there was a bunch of comments on it about Rambo. Basically, I call it a Rambo mentality. They were going to do what they wanted. That's not how that scenario is going to work. Like, in a SHTF scenario, stay away from people. You don't want to be anywhere near anybody. So just keep that in mind. Like, and the other thing is, there was people like, well, I don't have a group of people. Make yourself able to be part of a crew. Don't just be like, oh, I'm a trigger guy. Don't be that dude. I can hold a gun. I can shoot. nobody in my crew is just a trigger man. Like, nobody's just a shooter. Like, to be in my group of people, you have to have a skill. If it's mechanical, if you can weld, you know, gardening, some medical knowledge. There's a bunch of skills that you can attain to make yourself useful to a group of people. And if you're alone, that's how you get into a group, is having knowledge that other groups need, so you're useful to them. That way you can fit in, hopefully, and you've got a scenario, you've got a plan for at the end of days, or whatever you want to call it, that you have people to rely on. Now that I've got that rant out of the way, we're just going to go over this real quick. I've got the Dollar Tree receipt, because like I said, these did not come from the Dollar Tree. These I bought at Aldi's. I want to say these were $3.59 a pack for the 3 of them. But pretty much everything else here besides the seasoning, this come from Aldi's too, and this was 97 cents. But the chocolate bars, the honey, and the lunch meat all come from Dollar Tree. And this is just a container I've got so I can put some leftovers in or warm stuff up in here in the truck. But the honey syrup, which is just honey, was $1.25 a bottle. Everything was $1.25 basically. So let's take the things that are not. So I got my wife some earrings because she lost her studs. So I got her 3 packs of just cheap earrings to keep her ear piercings open. And then I bought some paper plates, which are up there, but I really don't consider that a prep. So take those 6 things off of there. That's $7.50 off. Everything you see here pretty much was still bought for under 30 bucks. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to spend a fortune to put some stuff away. Like, even if, say, you go into Dollar Tree and you just pick up 4 of these, that's $4 or $5. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Like, you're not going to want to eat this every day, but, like, there's calories in it. And if you mix it with things, that's going to help. Same with the chocolate. Calories, sugars. Body burns those in high effort scenarios, so just keep that in mind. This video actually went longer than what I planned on it, but just keep those things in mind, and just don't get that I'm a warrior mentality, because that's not the idea of SHTF. Like, the idea is to survive and thrive, not to go become a warlord. So with that being said, stay safe in these times, do what you can to prepare, and have a great day.